Have a nice day. Today is Thursday, 30th of March 2023. Uh, Rajasthan Day is celebrated every year on 30 March to commemorate the day on which the state came into existence. Rajasthan, earlier known as Rajputana, came into existence on 30 March 1949. This day is also celebrated as birth anniversary of the personalities including Sharadindu, Bandiyo, Paradhanai, Devika Rani, Chadodori, Rajiv, Pratap Pruti, and Nagesh Kokunor Naidu. 30 March is also observed as the death anniversary of the Guru Harkrishan Datram Dharamji, the Hind killer S.M. Pandit Anand Bakshi, Utpulakal Vilukute Vijayan, and Manohar Shyam Joshi. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Supreme Court slams silence of state on a vicious circle of hate against the minorities. The Supreme Court on March 29 slammed the silence of the state to spiraling incidents of hate speech made against minority communities, including Muslims. But the center pushed back, asking the court why it did not take moto cognizance and of a video clip from Kerala showing a child being made to threaten Hindus and even Christians. The moment religion is separated from politics, all this will stop, says Justice Joseph. The Hindu newspaper also states that Russia announces a deal to boost oil supplies to India. Russian energy giant Rosneft announced a deal on Wednesday to ramp up oil sales to India as Moscow seeks new buyers. In the wake of tensions with the West over the Ukraine conflict, the Hindu newspaper also states that Adani Transmission, Adani Ports, and Special Economic Zone exposed to heightened contagion risks. Fitch said Adani Transmission Limited and Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited would be kept at current rating level of BBB stable till the alleged concerns are ironed out. United States-based Fitch held that the debt of Adani Group's rated Indian entities of end December 2022 was offshore and largely secured, with the United States dollar bonds maturing only from mid 2024, suggesting no immediate concerns about repayment. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that hate speech is happening because state important Supreme Court. Justice K.M. Joseph heading a bench that also comprised Justice B.V. Nagaranthana also said, why do we have a state at all when all this is happening? It will stop if politics and religion are segregated, says Justice Joseph. Indian Express also states that Amritpal released a video says police crackdown not an attack on him but a community. Amritpal Singh urges Akal Takht head priest to call a meet on Baisakhi. Makes no remarks on Khalistan. He has been on the run since a police crackdown on him and his outfit began on March 18. Amritpal Singh has been on the run since a police crackdown on him and his outfit began on March 18. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that bill to amend Forests Act skip key parallel body headed by Congress MP Jairam Ramesh. The Lok Sabha on Wednesday decided to forward the controversial Forest Conservation Amendment Bill 2023, which was introduced the same day, to select a committee of Parliament instead of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Science, Technology, Environment and Forests, headed by Congress MP Jairam Ramesh, prompting a protest from the lawmaker. Senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh. Hindustan Times also states that 4 cheetahs born in India after 7 decades. A cheetah translocated from Namibia on September 17, 2022 gave birth to 4 cubs last week. Officials said on Wednesday, announcing the first of the big cats to be born in the country in decades and representing success for National Cheetah Project. Siaya was among the 8 cheetahs that were translocated to India on September 17, 2022. Hindustan Times also states that Tamil Nadu IPS officer accused of custodial torture suspended. One of victims backtracks. Indian Police Service IPS officer Balveer Singh, accused of custodial torture in a Tamil Nadu police station, has been placed on a suspension. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin said on Wednesday. IPS officer Balveer Singh, accused of custodial torture in a Tamil Nadu police station, has been placed on suspension. Going towards the economy of the country, 2022 to 2023 trade deficit with China crossed $71 billion by January. India's trade deficit with China has touched $71.56 billion in the first 10 months of 2022-23, just $1.7 billion short of the record high of $73.31 billion in 2021-22, as per data shared by the Commerce Minister in the Lok Sabha. Government says deficit has been decreasing between 2017-18 and 2020-21, but rose to $73.3 billion in 2021-22. India's trade deficit with China once again touched $71.56 billion in the first 10 months of 2022-23. Adani says $2.15 billion share back loans paid off, only operating company liabilities remain. Adani Group, in a statement, termed reports of the group not completing repayment of $2.15 billion shared back debt baseless and deliberately mischievous. SEBI to put in place a framework to prevent frauds by stockbrokers. Markets regulator SEBI on Wednesday approved a slew of proposals, including ending the practice of individuals holding permanent dictatorship at boards of listed companies and putting in place a framework to prevent frauds by stockbrokers. The watchdog has approved a regulatory framework to allow private equity funds to become as sponsors of mutual funds. The logo of Securities and Exchange Board of India (CBI) at its headquarters in Mumbai. Going towards the world news, including United Nations votes to ask for World Court to rule on national climate obligations. Taiwan leaders, United States meeting plan draw Chinese threat. Israeli Prime Minister Joe Biden exchange of four prosty words or illegal overhaul. Inside the United States, pressure campaign over Israel's judicial overhaul. United States President Joe Biden urges Netanyahu abandon judicial overhaul that sparked protests. Going towards the science and technology, Hajj applicants can undergo a medical screening at government hospitals. The medical screening of Hajj applicants and insurance of fitness certificates can be done by any government allopathic medical doctor. This will ease the process of getting medical screening certificates across the country, the ministry said. The Minority Affairs Minister on March 29 announced it will hold a health campus for Hajj pilgrims this year at government hospitals. Great Nicobar project will not evict tribes, says Centre. Government says 7.114 square kilometer of tribal reserve area is proposed to be utilized for the project, but that is subject to the protection of interests of local tribes people. Lieutenant Governor of Andaman and Nicobar Islands has constituted and empowered a committee to obtain views on the impact of the project. The Great Nicobar project includes the transshipment port and airport, a power plant, and a greenfield township. NCLAT upholds penalty on Google, sets aside certain directions issued by CCIs. The NCLAT upheld the rupees 1,337 crore fine imposed on Google and set aside certain directions issued by the CCI. The National Company Law Appellate Tribunal on Wednesday upheld the 1,337 crore fine imposed on Google by the CCI. Microsoft introduces a ChatGPT-4 powered cybersecurity assistant. Microsoft on Tuesday introduced Security Copilot, its first security product aimed at helping cybersecurity professionals identify breaches, threat signals, and analyze data shaped by OpenAI's GPT-4. Microsoft released a security copilot shaped by OpenAI's GPT-4 generative AI. Microsoft introduced a security copilot, its first cybersecurity product shaped by OpenAI's GPT-4. At last, there's a famous quotation by a famous personality, that is Mirza Beg Asadullah Khan, who is known as Mirza Ghalib, was an Indian poet. He was popularly known by the pen names Ghalib and Asad. His honorific was Dabirul Mulk Najmud Dawla. During his lifetime, the already declining Mughal Empire was eclipsed and displaced by the British East India Company rule and finally deposed following the defeat of the Indian Rebellion of 1857. These are described through his work. Mirza Ghalib's birth anniversary is 1797 up to the 1868. Ghalib states a famous quotation. He says that whereas it is difficult for everything to work out easily, a man cannot even afford to be a human. Okay, thank you.